Hello everyone. In this video, I would be discussing two types of cell reference that we have in Excel. The first one which I would be discussing is the relative cell reference and the second one is absolute cell reference. Let's move on to an example so that I could explain you relative cell reference. So in simple terms, if I need to explain you what is relative cell reference is just giving a command or address to a particular cell to perform things. Over here, in an example, I need to calculate net sales. What I need to do is, I would type over here equal to this cell E3 into D3. So giving a command of calculating E3 into D3 is known as the relative cell reference. I could just hit the enter and I'll get the answer. Now, for the rest of the cell, I don't need to calculate or I don't need to type it again. I could just drag this up and this would automatically update the right value in that cell. This happens because Excel is aware about the relative position of the cells whose values are being manipulated, and that is the reason the values get updated according to the right cell relative cell reference. For example, if I could show you this value, this has automatically taken the right cell reference and not the earlier one. So that is what relative cell reference is. Relative cell reference is just giving a command to a particular cell to perform things. That is what relative cell reference is. Now, the next one which we would be discussing is absolute cell reference. Now, absolute cell reference, if I need to discuss this or explain it, at times it could be where you don't want to change the reference of the cell. That is where absolute cell reference comes into play. Here, I need to calculate the GST rate of the products. So I have quantity rate and the tax rate, which is 18%. So over here, the calculation would be simple. It would be like this cell uh, E5 into D5, and I would multiply the rate which has been given and I would hit enter. Now, if I drag this down, let's see what happens. This is what it is giving me. This is why this happens, because the reference has been taken correctly, but the reference of this cell is been shifted to the another cell, which I don't want to be changed. Like this should be 18% fixed. It should not be changed on any of the side of this spreadsheet. So this is where absolute cell reference. Now, what I can do is, absolute means fixing a cell. Fixing means if I fixed a cell, if I absolute a cell, that means it would not move according when I drag the reference of the cell. So this could be done. You just need to go over there and click F4. So putting this, the dollar sign indicates the cell is being fixed. So now if I drag this would give me a correct answer because I have fixed a cell, and fixing a cell is known as absolute cell reference. So you could see the reference of this are being shifted correctly, but the reference of this tax rate means F3 is not being shifted because it is being given a command of absolute cell reference. So absolute cell reference refers to fixing a cell so that it cannot be moved to any other cell when I drag. So that is how you can explain absolute cell reference. So I hope this video would help you for explaining relative cell reference and absolute cell reference. Thank you.